Emerging food tech, agri-tech. The world is witnessing a profound transformation in how food is produced, processed, and distributed as emerging food tech and agri-tech revolutionize every stage of the food system. This transformation is driven by a convergence of cutting-edge technologies that span fields as diverse as biotechnology, artificial intelligence, robotics, and the Internet of Things, IoT. With the promise of sustainable practices, enhanced productivity, and improved food safety, these innovations are reshaping the global landscape of agriculture and food production, addressing challenges such as climate change, resource scarcity, and food insecurity while responding to a growing global demand for nutritious and ethically produced food. Traditional agricultural practices, while having sustained civilizations for millennia, are increasingly giving way to more sophisticated systems that leverage precision techniques and digital innovations. By integrating sensors and satellite imagery with advanced data analytics, farmers can monitor crop conditions with unprecedented accuracy. This information allows them to make informed decisions on irrigation, fertilization, and pest control. Technologies such as moisture sensors, weather stations, and drones contribute to the collection of real-time data that help optimize resource use and reduce waste. The ability to manage farms digitally enhances the precision of agricultural operations and mitigates environmental impacts while boosting yields, making modern agriculture beneficial not only from a productivity standpoint but also from an ecological perspective. At the same time, food technology is evolving to meet the consumer demand for safe, transparent, and sustainable products. Innovations such as lab-grown meat and plant-based protein alternatives are emerging as viable solutions to some of the ethical and environmental challenges associated with traditional animal farming. These alternatives are developed through cellular agriculture and protein engineering techniques, reducing the need for large-scale animal husbandry and addressing concerns such as greenhouse gas emissions, land degradation, and water consumption. Companies pioneering these innovations are harnessing bioreactor technologies, improved growth media, and finely tuned fermentation processes to produce meat substitutes that mimic the texture, taste, and nutritional profile of conventional meat. Consumers are gradually embracing these products as part of an evolving culinary culture that values sustainability, animal welfare, and health, thereby driving research and investment in more efficient and scalable production methods. The integration of robotics and automation into both agriculture and food production further accelerates this transformation. Robotic systems equipped with machine vision and advanced processing capabilities can identify weeds, harvest ripened fruits, and even sort produce with a level of precision far beyond that of human labor. Automated machinery reduces the reliance on seasonal labor, addresses inefficiencies in tasks that are repetitive or dangerous, and ensures consistent quality control throughout production lines. With these advancements, farms and food processing facilities are capable of operating 24/7 with minimal human intervention, thereby reducing costs and significantly increasing efficiency. Automation not only ensures that labor-intensive tasks are handled in a timely manner, but also contributes to food safety by maintaining hygienic conditions and minimizing human contact with food products. Advanced data analytics and artificial intelligence play a pivotal role in optimizing the entire food chain. Predictive analytics enable farmers and food processors to forecast crop yields, understand market demands, and manage inventory levels effectively. Machine learning algorithms process vast datasets collected from sensors, drones, and market analytics to provide forecasts that help in planning planting cycles, pest management strategies, and logistics. This data-driven approach helps reduce losses by predicting crop failures, optimizing harvest times, and improving supply chain logistics. The resulting enhanced decision-making capabilities allow stakeholders across the food chain, from farm to table, to operate more efficiently, respond proactively to challenges, and ensure that food reaches consumers in the best possible condition. The convergence of food tech and agri-tech is also fostering improvements in food safety and traceability. As digital technologies are integrated into every step of the food production process, every product can be tracked from its origin to the point of sale. Blockchain technology, for instance, is being experimented with to create transparent and immutable records of food production, processing, and distribution. Such traceability is vital for ensuring product authenticity, managing recalls, and bolstering consumer confidence in food quality. By providing real-time data on the movement of food products, these technologies allow regulatory authorities to quickly identify and address safety issues, reduce the risk of contamination, and improve overall public health outcomes. Emerging food tech innovations encompass alternative production methods that directly address the challenges of resource limitations and climate change. Vertical farming and hydroponics, for example, are reshaping agriculture in metropolitan areas by enabling controlled environment agriculture independent of traditional climatic variables. These innovative farming methods facilitate year-round production with significantly reduced water usage and a minimal environmental footprint. By growing crops in vertically stacked layers and using nutrient-rich water instead of soil, vertical farms dramatically shorten supply chains and reduce the need for pesticides, while also ensuring the production of fresh food in urban centers. This localized production model not only minimizes transportation costs and greenhouse gas emissions, but also empowers communities to have direct access to healthy produce, bridging the gap between rural production and urban consumption. In parallel, the development of advanced breeding techniques is revolutionizing crop genetics to produce plants that are more resilient, nutritious, and sustainable. Genetic engineering and gene editing tools like CRISPR are being harnessed to develop crop varieties that can thrive under adverse conditions such as drought, salinity, and pest infestations. These techniques enable scientists to introduce desirable traits directly, resulting in crops that possess higher yields, improved nutritional profiles, and reduced dependence on chemical inputs. By accelerating the pace of plant breeding, these innovations help secure the global food supply against the uncertainties of climate change and environmental stress, ensuring that agriculture remains productive in a rapidly changing world. The applications of these genetic techniques extend to both staple and high-value crops, reflecting a comprehensive approach that addresses food security while promoting health and sustainability. The digitalization of farming extends into the realms of supply chain management and market access. With integrated platforms that connect producers, distributors, retailers, and consumers, AgriTech is facilitating a more transparent and efficient food market. Farmers are able to access real-time pricing data, demand forecasts, and market trends, enabling them to adjust their production strategies accordingly. This connectivity ensures that perishable goods are transported rapidly and with minimal waste, as supply chain partners can coordinate logistics based on live information. In many developing regions, mobile technology and digital platforms are empowering smallholder farmers by providing them with access to finance, improved market information, and direct links to consumers. Such integration reduces market disparities and empowers communities to participate more fully in the global food economy. The environmental impact of modern agriculture has long been a matter of concern, particularly with regard to overuse of water, excessive chemical inputs, and the erosion of biodiversity. Emerging FoodTech and AgriTech are addressing these concerns head-on by developing practices that promote sustainability without compromising productivity. Innovations in water management, such as smart irrigation systems that adjust watering schedules based on weather patterns and soil moisture levels, contribute to significant water savings. Similarly, precision agriculture techniques allow for the targeted application of fertilizers and pesticides, thereby reducing runoff and minimizing ecological damage. These eco-friendly practices are often coupled with data analytics that continuously monitor environmental impact, ensuring that farming practices remain sustainable over time. The resulting balance between productivity and environmental stewardship represents a critical step forward for the global agriculture sector, aligning economic interests with the imperative to protect natural resources. Consumer preferences in the modern age are shifting toward products that are not only of high quality but also produced in ways that are ethically and environmentally responsible. Emerging food tech addresses this shift by offering products that cater to the increasingly health-conscious and environmentally aware buyer. From plant-based cheeses and dairy alternatives to cultured meat and innovative protein sources derived from insects and algae, the spectrum of food tech innovations is vast and continues to expand. These products appeal not only because of their nutritional and environmental benefits, but also due to their culinary versatility and potential to transform traditional diets. As large food companies and startups alike invest in research and development, there is a marked trend toward integrating sustainability into every stage of the product lifecycle, from sourcing to packaging and distribution. This dedication to ethical production practices is resonating with a consumer base that places high value on transparency, sustainability, and innovation in the food they consume. The role of technology in addressing global food insecurity is equally significant, as emerging systems offer promising solutions to feed a growing population in an era of dwindling resources. Advanced forecasting models powered by artificial intelligence enable governments and organizations to better predict food shortages and manage distribution during crises. These models take into account a multitude of factors, from weather patterns and soil fertility to market dynamics and political stability, ensuring that interventions are timely and effective. In regions where traditional agricultural practices have failed due to environmental degradation or conflict, agri-tech innovations such as vertical farming, aquaponics, and controlled environment agriculture present viable alternatives. They offer the ability to produce food in challenging conditions while reducing reliance on imported resources, thus enhancing food sovereignty and community resilience. Another dimension in which emerging food tech is making an impact involves the transformation of food waste management. Modern societies generate substantial quantities of food waste at every stage of the supply chain. However, the same technologies that optimize production and distribution are now being applied to reduce waste. Smart sensors and IoT devices are being deployed to monitor the freshness and quality of food items in real time, allowing retailers and consumers to manage stocks more effectively and minimize spoilage. Moreover, advanced sorting and processing technologies are being used to repurpose waste into bioenergy or animal feed, creating a circular economy that recovers value from what would otherwise be discarded. This integrated approach not only contributes to environmental sustainability by reducing landfill use and greenhouse gas emissions, but also supports economic resilience by creating new revenue streams from recycled materials. The interplay between regulation, consumer behavior, and technological innovation is critical to the successful adoption of emerging food tech and agri-tech solutions. Regulatory frameworks must evolve in tandem with technological advances to ensure that food safety standards, environmental protections, and ethical practices keep pace with innovation. Governments around the world are beginning to introduce measures that encourage sustainable practices and the use of advanced technologies in agriculture, from subsidies for precision farming equipment to streamlined approval processes for genetically modified crops. The collaboration between regulatory bodies, researchers, and industry stakeholders fosters an environment in which innovation is not only technologically feasible but also socially acceptable and economically viable. As a result, the food production system increasingly reflects a holistic approach where technology, policy, and market demand converge to create a more resilient and equitable food ecosystem. The integration of digital technologies into farming and food production is fundamentally altering traditional power dynamics by democratizing access to information and market opportunities. Farmers who previously relied on limited local knowledge can now harness global data and analytics to fine-tune their practices, increase productivity, and even access new markets. Online platforms and mobile applications enable direct interactions between producers and consumers, bypassing intermediaries and allowing for fairer pricing structures. This increased transparency strengthens local economies and contributes to community empowerment, as smallholder farmers can compete on a more level playing field with larger corporate entities. In turn, consumers benefit from improved product quality, traceability, and a deeper connection with the origins of their food, leading to a more informed and engaged public. The convergence of food tech and agri-tech is not solely about production and logistics. It also represents a cultural transformation in how societies view food and agriculture. Traditional culinary practices are being enriched by the adoption of technology, as new methods of food preservation, preparation, and presentation emerge. Smart kitchens equipped with the latest appliances and connected devices help home cooks achieve restaurant-quality results with precision and convenience. At the same time, chefs are exploring novel ingredients produced through cellular agriculture and precision fermentation, expanding the culinary lexicon and redefining what is considered gourmet. This creative fusion of tradition and technology not only elevates dining experiences but also fosters a cultural shift that values sustainability, innovation, and the artistry of food. In many ways, the journey toward a more technologically integrated food system is a reflection of humanity's enduring quest to overcome challenges and harness innovation for the betterment of society. The adoption of emerging food tech and agri-tech solutions is a narrative of resilience, efficiency, and transformation, promising a future where the global food system is smarter, more sustainable, and more inclusive. Researchers, engineers, entrepreneurs, and policymakers are collaborating to push the boundaries of what is possible, developing solutions that are responsive to the complex interplay of environmental, economic, and social issues. As these technologies mature and become more widespread, they will serve as a catalyst for systemic change, inspiring a new era of agricultural practices that are attuned to the demands of a rapidly evolving world. The potential benefits of this technological convergence extend well beyond mere productivity gains. They encompass a broad vision of food systems that are adaptable to future challenges, scalable across diverse environments, and resilient in the face of global uncertainties. By integrating sophisticated sensors, remote monitoring tools, and decision support systems, emerging food tech and agri-tech are empowering communities to adapt in real time to changing conditions, be they weather-related, economic, or societal. This agility is particularly crucial in an era defined by rapid climate change and unpredictable market fluctuations, ensuring that both producers and consumers are better equipped to navigate the complexities of the modern world. In summary, the integration of emerging food tech and agri-tech is transforming the food production landscape from the field to the table by incorporating advanced digital technologies, biological innovations, and sustainable practices that address some of the most pressing challenges of our time. It is a holistic revolution that streamlines production, enhances food safety and traceability, and empowers both farmers and consumers through transparency and efficiency. The progress being made in these sectors not only promises better yields and a more robust food system, but also sets the stage for an agricultural future that is both sustainable and inclusive. As innovation continues unabated, the transformation of the food ecosystem will serve as a testament to human ingenuity, a narrative in which technology and nature work hand in hand to create a world where food is abundant, nutritious, and produced in harmony with the environment.